All right. So, hello again.
Hello.
Yeah, how you doing? Hope
Good. How
everything
about
is
you?
good, good. Uh, yeah. So I hope you could watch the video that I sent you about my online class
Yes.
regarding explaining a double number line for grade 7. Uh, so I'm gonna go briefly and tell you how the class went. I started my lesson with like warm-up activity, um, and of course, first I start with explaining the goal of the lesson for the students. That we need to explain the double number line and solve percent increase, percent decrease. I started with a warm up question. What does 100% represent in a problem situation? If a price increase, for example, by 20%, we had few discussions with I had few discussion with the students. Um, then I give them like a quick question. I show them the number line. I ask them, what do you notice? What do you wonder?
Hmm.
Also, some they typed in the chat, other they just answer. Um, then we watch a short video introducing the double number line and how can we find the percent increase, the percent decrease, and how does the diagram help us see the change
Right.
in the increase or the decrease. Yeah, I did one example with the students that then I put them in breakout rooms where they had to work on a document. Um, I then went to each room to check if they need help. I asked one of the students to share the document with the rest so they can see the questions and work on it together. Then we went back to the main room all together. We discussed the answers. Um, and yeah, we had a whole class discussion, clarify if there was any misunderstanding. By the end of the lesson, I couldn't record the exit ticket. I just asked the students to briefly explain what they understand or how can we use a double number line. They typed it in the chat. I checked the result, and I noticed that most of the students they got it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's great. Yeah. Yeah, I noticed a lot of things. Yeah, it sounds like the lesson went well, and like we've talked about, it looks like you were really made the that jump to online learning, but you're doing the same things you did in the classroom, right? Working with
Yeah.
the groups. I saw a couple kids when you were with them in the breakout room. Miss, I have a question. You're able to target those kids, very quickly and efficiently, even with online learning. So
Yeah.
that I think that was really nicely done, making that jump,
Yeah. Yeah.
doing what you do in the classroom, like
Correct.
we
Yeah.
talked about it.
Yeah.
And the exit ticket in the chat, yeah, like we talked about, that's one way to do it. It is almost like what how you like, the post-its.
Yeah.
It's one way to capture the making the learning visible, to quickly see how they're doing in a hit, and getting those kids that, you know, you got it. Okay, I need to work with you. How do you feel about that?
Um, as I told you, since we are starting this unit, some students
Mm-hmm.
they were confused at the beginning to be able to read it on a double number line.
Right.
They were able to find the percent increase, the percent decrease, but they cannot read it and show it visually on the double number line. By the end of the session, they got it. And after the session, I assigned like a task, a homework on Google Classroom. Um, I was checking the homework yesterday. It went well. A lot of students they did their homework correctly. So yeah,
Oh, that yeah, that's great.
yeah,
And then in the video, they you're using all these different modalities, even with an online class, right? You're using a video,
Mm.
you're providing instruction, they're learning from each other. So all of the different things that you would be doing
Yeah,
in person,
correct. Yeah.
and that's always a challenge.
Mhm. And to be honest, since we are focusing on in task one, which is the relation between teacher and student, uh, to be honest, because I already know my students since the beginning of the year, and we shifted online. Yes, some students they are not turning on their camera, but I know them, so yeah. So I know the ability for each students and how they are capable to do the work. So even if they are not turning on the camera, I know they are well engaged. They're participating. They're showing their work. They are typing in the chat. They're doing the discussion with their peer. Uh, yeah. So I think they are well engaged, even if we are doing the lessons online. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, you know your students very, very well.
Yeah.
That's very apparent,
Yeah.
right? Because I've been in your classroom, and then videos. I can see you know them very well, and they obviously feel very comfortable
Mm,
with you, and
yeah.
you've built a really nice community.
Yeah.
They feel comfortable with you and with each other.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel that if they have a question, they don't hesitate to ask. So this is what's important actually to better understand is to keep on asking, to seek help, to
Right.
yeah.
And let you know when they're and like you mentioned earlier, so you find you're needing the full 45 minutes to
Yeah,
make
yeah,
sure.
yeah. Yeah, according to the school office, they ask us to stay for at least 30 minutes. But I found myself that a lot of students they keep on asking, which is something, yeah,
Yeah,
positive. So
yeah,
we always stay for 45 minutes and keep on receiving questions from students.
yeah. So you're really maximizing the time,
Yeah,
and then they're maximizing their time as well.
correct. Yeah.
So anything that you would change, and I noticed that you in the lesson plan as well, and I heard you using it. How are you finding them doing with the academic vocabulary? Like you said, that was a new idea for most of them, the double number line. They knew how to do the one, but when you added the double, how are you finding they're doing with the academic vocabulary?
Pretty well. At the beginning, it was confusing a little bit because it's a new term for them.
Right.
But as I said before, by the end of the session, when we did the exit ticket, most of the students they answered correctly. So yeah, they're getting it.
Oh, that's all. Yeah, that's
Yeah,
great. Because that's what we want to see, right?
of
That
course.
use of that academic vocabulary with each other, with you,
Yeah.
and that really helps them.
Okay.
And uh, I think it's important. Another thing that we talked about earlier that I think I understand is a bit can be a challenge is those kids that are asynchronous, as we talked about.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, to be honest, for now, I'm relying on the homework, checking the if they are doing their work, but still the checking point every couple of weeks to see, yeah, if to see the progress for the students, especially the asynchronous students.
yeah,
I find it challenging. I hope we can find a solution for this. For the asynchronous, we're posting everything on Google Classroom with a detailed explanation about the task, a video that explained the idea, the concept. But still, I'm not sure if they are really following up on daily basis. Yeah, so this is the
yeah,
issue. Yeah.
that's the challenge. And we did talk about, you could have them show their learning
Yeah,
like with a video or
exactly. We
something
might do
different.
this for later. Yeah, yeah.
Might try that just to see.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. All right. Yeah. Would you like to add anything else about the
No,
lesson.
I think, yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, I mean, I notice your patience and your very, the way you care about your students. I mean, they know you care, it's very evident. And the way you patiently, you know, in one part I was watching, I think it was like some kids in the breakout room, and the kid was like, "Oh, I still don't really get number three," or so. I think
Yeah,
he said number three.
yeah,
Would you go over that? And I think it's really powerful how you make each kid feel seen and give them that time
yeah,
that they need.
yeah. Sure. We have to actually, yeah.
Right?
I need
Yeah.
to, yeah. I need to make sure that everyone is getting what they need, the support they need.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nice lesson. Thank you for
Yeah,
sharing
and
that.
thank you so much for also we're not we're not seeing each other, but you keep on following up on the work and watching the recorded video. Thank you so much for your time. Really appreciate
Pleasure.
that.
I look forward to next week.
Yeah, yeah. See you next week.